So I wanted to make this video today. I wasn't even sure if I was really going to use it for the last video or maybe make it something on its own, but I was like, I just want to kind of get on here and talk about, it was just on my mind, like body acceptance, and also just give a little bit of my history and my story, just so you guys have a little more info about me as well. Yeah, at least the last like 2 to 3 years, like I gained a lot of weight, and there's a few different factors into it. There's one, I was on a pretty good roll working out in the gym. I was at a decent weight. I was at like, oh, I guess you can call it decent. I was at about 240 and trying to get down to my 190 goal, which is where I'm trying to get now again. Um, but yeah, I was like in and out of the gym, and I just wasn't really taking it serious. Like I didn't have any type of like workout plan. I wasn't tracking my calories or anything like that. I was just kind of living my life, drinking still, just doing a lot just to get by, and kind of being validated by like women or friends, whatever it might be, that just like, oh, I'm good. Um, so yeah, I just wasn't really serious about it. And then kind of fast forward maybe to 2 or 3 years ago, me and my wife, we had our son. He's 2 years old now. We had him, and I guess some people call it like dad weight. When your wife is pregnant and she has her cravings, and you eat with her. And then I kind of started. I did that, but I kind of like made it an excuse to eat more than I should have been. And just kind of let myself go. After a while, even after my son was born, I was just like overindulging in food, not really working out. And then I was still smoking at the time too. So like I couldn't see how big I was getting. You know what I mean? I was just kind of like, oh, I'm big, but I'm still working out here and there, or whatever. Everything's good. And then I remember my son's second birthday. This is recently. Um, I made him a cake. Every year, me and his mom, he's only 2 now, but yeah, every year we made it a tradition up to now to make him a birthday cake. And I remember he ate like a little piece of it because he's 2 and he's not gonna like eat a cake like that. My wife had a little bit, and then, but me, I literally destroyed this cake. It's like I demolished this cake. Every night I was eating a couple of slices. During the day I'm eating a bunch of slices, and like just really like destroyed it, right? And I remember weighing myself afterwards, like maybe a couple of days later, and I was like, whoa. Like I was at 267. And before that, the highest I'd seen myself on the scale in this recent era of weight was like 250. So in my eyes, I'm like, yo. And then I'm like looking at myself in the mirror. Me and my wife, we both stopped smoking weed as well. So I'm like looking at myself in the mirror, and I really had this clarity and this like clear vision of exactly what my body looks like at the moment, what I've been doing, what I've been doing wrong, right, as far as eating and working out. And it's like I saw that immediately. I was like, yo, I have to get back in the gym. Like I have to start working out again. Like I'm like looking at myself in the mirror, and I was just like disgusted by my body. And even before that, I had really lost a lot of my confidence. Like I make music as well, so I kind of haven't been posting. I hadn't really been working on music. I was literally just like lost the confidence I had to do other things because of how my body was looking. And that's when I really decided, like, all right, I'm gonna get back in the gym. I'm gonna start working out again. And even up to now, like I feel like just now recently, I started to like get on track, which is right before I started making the YouTube channel and the series. Um, But yeah, I was like, I got to get back in the gym. So I'm counting my calories again. I'm working out again, and like months go by, and like nothing is really working. You know what I mean? Me and my wife went on a fast. That's when I dropped down to about 264. But then for like 3-4 months straight, I was stuck in this like cycle of 260 to 263. And I'm talking like I'm eating great, working out every other day, not missing any gym days. And like nothing is going right for some reason. I couldn't figure it out. And I'm like, why aren't I losing weight? And it really took more research on my own behalf to just keep, like, for one, keep going, stay consistent, endure, but also just like learn my body more. See like what is it I'm doing right? What is it I'm doing wrong? Everything I'm seeing is like, yo, count your calories, make sure you're working out, lifting weights, weight training, strength training, cardio, everything. Make sure you're getting good rest. And it's almost like the rest part would just like go over my head because I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Like we have a 2-year-old, right? So our schedule was every day one of us, we take turns waking up with my son. He wakes up in the morning at about 5, on average 5:30 a.m. Okay, so then we each have a sleep-in day. So one day one of us sleeps in. On that same day, the other person is waking up with him at 5:30 in the morning. And we had this cycle. Our schedule was basically like our gym days were our wake-up day, or our days where we're sleeping in. So for months, I'm sleeping in, getting great sleep, right? I get home from work at about midnight on average. I work in a restaurant. On average, I'm getting home at about midnight, right? And a lot of times we like to stay up late because we haven't seen each other all day. We're staying up, we're spending time together, we're watching our shows, sometimes we're eating, whatever, right? And it gets to a point where I'm like, I'm so frustrated that the scale's not moving. Like I'm doing everything right, but sleeping. And I'm on a run one night and I'm walking home and it just kind of dawned on me. I'm like, wait, am I working out on the wrong day? Because I started thinking about it. I'm like, okay, I'm waking up from a great night's rest. Then I'm working out, getting a great workout. Then I'm going through my day. And then that night is the night I'm getting terrible sleep. Like I said, he wakes up at about 5:30 a.m. I come home, on average, we're going to sleep at like 2:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock. So I'm like, yo, I'm only getting 3 hours of recovery time. Like maybe that's what it is. So I'm looking into a lot of stuff. It's like cortisol levels could be high, body stress. My body's literally blocking itself from losing weight. And I remember texting my wife. I was like, babe, I think we're working out on the wrong day. Because she was also explaining to me how like, yo, I feel like I'm not losing weight. Like we're doing everything right, but we're not losing any weight. I'm like, yo, it kind of just dawned on me. I think we're working out on the wrong day. Like the day we should be working out is the day of our good night's rest, right? So we wake up at 5:30 in the morning. It's early, you know, you don't have the most energy, but it's like, that's the day I should be working out. And once that dawned on me, we started implementing that into our schedule, and like, just like this, and taking our vitamins as well. It starts to work. And I'm like, yo, I think I figured my body out. And that was just a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago. And I'm actually seeing the results, and it makes a lot of sense. Like the rest really is very important, because you can have the best workout all day. You can have the best workout of your life in a day, right? Go home and sleep for 2 to 3 hours. It's like it never happened. Like the workout literally never happened. You're just burning and bruising and like putting your body through so much with no results because you're not resting. And that's what I had to learn for myself. But during that process, I had to learn to also like accept my body for where I was, and not accept it like, oh, this is just gonna be me forever. But like, we put ourselves down a lot when we're overweight. I've been overweight majority of my life, right? I've had some stints of weight loss and being in better shape, but for the most part, I've been a big guy my whole life. So when you grow up big, you kind of have this like fat guy mentality. Like no matter what you see in the mirror, you're always seeing yourself as bigger than you actually are. Because I would look back, say 5-6 years ago, I look back and I see pictures of myself and I'm like, yo, I wasn't even that big. Like, but at that time, I would look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, yo, you're huge. And I'm like putting myself down at that point, you know? So it's kind of grown with me up to this point where like I still have that mentality at times. And I got to do better at letting go of it and just kind of like literally accepting my body, but also doing something about it at the same time. Where I can wake up in the morning, look at my body in the mirror and be like, well, this is where we are, but let's get there. We're here, but let's try to get there. But like today, love yourself, accept yourself, like love who you are, love the body you're in, but also look forward to making it better, you know? So yeah, I really just wanted to hop on here. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is going to be in one of the episodes or make it its own episode, just a kind of small excerpt of something I wanted to talk about, but it was just on my mind, like accepting my body, you know? It sounds simple, but it's really hard when you've grown up with a lot of weight on you, or if you've had a recent stint of gaining weight and you're just like, it's a slow process, you know, like every day you're not going to see change overnight. Like you're going to have the best workout, you're not going to be skinnier tomorrow, right? Like I weighed 260, I'm finally down. I was at 264, 263. I'm down to 259 now. I was at 260 when I started the channel, the last episode or two. And I'm at 259 now, and it's like, man, I'm very proud of myself for enduring and figuring out what I needed to figure out to get where I want to go, and not just accepting my body and saying whatever, this is me, but accepting it and then saying, all right, how can we get better? You know what I mean? So just a message for anyone out there watching this, like if you're going through what I'm going through, or no matter how old you are, you're going through what I'm going through, you've grown up big, you are big, you're trying to lose some weight for yourself, your strength, your mentality. Like every day, just take every day little step by step. Like just be better. It sounds cliche, but just be better than you were yesterday. Like I still have hiccups where I might go over my carbs a little bit or go over my fat a little bit on my macros, but that next day, that just kind of encourages me to be better and be more diligent and more consistent with tracking, working out, and just really commit to myself. Because that's really what this journey is about. It's a commitment to yourself to get better and be where you want to be. It's not about doing it for someone else. When I was younger, I would want to lose weight for girls and because I was embarrassed for people around me socially. And it's not really sustainable because a lot of those people aren't going to be in your life forever. Or some of those people you don't even know, and you're trying to like do something for them. It's like you got to do it for yourself. And that's when you really get that commitment to yourself to go hard, go in, lock in, and be better than yesterday and see it long term. It's really a marathon. Like see it long term and just have the vision in your mind, and like every little piece of progress is a big win. If you lose 0.3 pounds this week, that's great. You know what I mean? Like there's other people losing more, but that's them. That's not you. Be happy with that little small win and compound on that. 0.3, maybe next week is 0.5. A week after that, you might get to that point where you're like, oh, I know how to lose a pound a week now. But even if it's just a half a pound a week, be happy with that, accept that, and build on it. You know what I mean? So yeah, accept your body for exactly where it is right now, today. Love yourself, love your body. Be happy with who you are. Be happy that you're alive, for one, you know. Be happy that you even have legs and arms that you can work out with and go to the gym and go for a walk, go for a run, whatever it might be. Be happy first and then go hard with that information, right? So yeah, like I said, to everyone out there, if you're watching this, keep going. I'm rooting for you. If you're rooting for me, I appreciate it. The love is recycled right back to you, you know. So I love you guys. Be on the lookout for the next video, and yeah, let's keep this journey going. Like, we could be in this for a long haul, and I'm happy about it. I accept it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm looking forward to who I'm gonna become, but I also love who I am today, if that makes sense. You know, so yeah, that's a good one. Looking forward to who I'm gonna become, but also I love who I am today. So yeah, 70-pound project. We're going hard. We're going strong. Keep doing your thing. Like I said, I'm rooting for you all, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again. Peace.